Hello guys, welcome back again. Another day, another vlog. So आज हम हॉगवर्ट्स के सेकंड एपिसोड में हैं एंड आज हम हॉगवर्ट्स को थोड़ा एक्सप्लोर करेंगे. सो हमारी सोनम वेट कर रही है एंड वी शुड सी कि हॉगवर्ट्स में और क्या क्या नई चीज़ें हैं. एंड ये एपिसोड मैं ज़्यादा लंबा नहीं करने वाला क्योंकि फर्स्ट एपिसोड हमारा काफ़ी बड़ा था. बेसिकली फर्स्ट एपिसोड वाज कम्प्लीटली इंट्रोडक्शन टू द गेम एंड कमिंग टू हॉगवर्ट्स. हॉगवर्ट्स में हम आए, यहाँ पे हमारी सेरेमनी हुई. तो अभी हम जाएंगे कॉमन रूम की तरफ. थोड़ा सा मैं यहाँ पे एडजस्ट कर लेता हूँ सब चीज़ें.
Must be different starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
हाँ, थोड़ा सा डिफरेंट तो है, बट तुम देखोगे भाई सोनम क्या क्या करने वाली है अभी आगे.
Fifth year.
They're lucky they didn't end up as dragon food, like that poor man from the ministry.
Can't imagine starting a new school this late.
Nelly would give anything for attention.
A professor could arrive any moment.
At first, I Wait,
Oh,
that's thought Professor not Gumby might right.
Oh,
be too young to be I really thought I had it. more than capable. Knows forgiving me from her girdle with that one.
ओके चलो क्रेसिडा से बात करते हैं.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh!
It will work.
Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
नहीं, मैं नहीं जानता उसको.
No, I merely studied with him briefly before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
Perhaps you just need a bit more. थोड़ा practice कर
A
ले.
little more practice ought to do it.
I
बावली.
practiced all summer. I can cast spells more complicated than this one without speaking. What's so difficult about this one? I'm just going to keep at it.
Best of luck.
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
You too.
Madam Cacao.
अभी किसको मिलना है? हमें गैरेथ को जाके मिलना है. गैरेथ.
It'll be the next Butterbeer.
नहीं, ये वीजली है.
find it's located a little
Where is गैरेथ? अच्छा, ये ऊपर उड़ रही है.
Nelly, please get down. A professor
नहीं, ये
could
नेली
arrive
है.
She gets
गैरेथ कहाँ पे
bored
है?
every year.
Introduce yourself to गैरेथ. चल इसी से बात कर लेते पहले.
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe. Well, hello. Don't mind
Hello.
me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a
तो ये
broom.
पहले ग्रिफिंडर
Goodness.
टावर के ऊपर भी चढ़ी है भाई.
I'm Nellie, by the way. Nellie Ogspire.
Andale?
I've heard
Nelly.
rumours about
I'm
what
Nelly.
happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
हाँ भाई, बहुत फटी थी मेरी.
It's true, and I was almost killed. Professor Fig and I were lucky to escape with our lives.
How awful
For
for
sure.
you. And of course, that poor man from the ministry. But still, you got to see a dragon. Anyway, you've certainly brought some much needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
What are people saying about travel here? Not afraid of heights.
I take it you're not afraid of heights?
It's something I've always done, since I was little. My mother once found me on the roof when I was 5. Still has no idea how I got there. But with all the strange hallways and rooms in the castle, and everything lurking in and outside the grounds, you don't need to scale a tower to see something incredible here.
अभी बहुत ज्ञान दे रहे हो आप. बस हो गया.
I'm sure I'll be seeing you around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
बाय बाय. अबे बंदर है ये तो फिर चढ़ गई ऊपर. चलो गैरेथ को मिलते हैं.
It'll be the next butterbeer.
गैरेथ.
Sure you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself. Hello, you're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the Ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
वीजली गैरेथ की चाची या आंटी बोल सकते हैं. ऑकवर्ड क्यों यार? ऑकवर्ड क्यों रहता है? दैट मस्ट बी नाइस. देन यू कैन डू व्हाटएवर यू वांट. हाँ, जो
You
चाहिए वो
must be
कर
able to
सकता
get
है
away
भाई.
with anything.
The opposite, actually. Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well. And she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
Nice meeting you, Gareth. What's that in your mug? Mug में क्या है?
Are you having butterbeer for breakfast?
Oh no. I've been perfecting a recipe I came up with over the summer. I'm almost there, based on some reactions that may need a bit more work.
ठीक है, बस हो गया.
Well, it was nice
हमें
meeting you,
घूमना है अभी
Gareth.
Hogwarts
And
में.
thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
New Gryffindor. Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common room.
ओके, यहाँ से जाना है. और आजू बाजू में घूम के देख लेते हैं. ये क्या है? अच्छा, एप्पल खा सकती है. एक और ले ले. नहीं, एक ही ले सकते हैं भाई. One at a time.
One boy fell off his broom for a knife-line class. Good thing Kagawa was there to help him.
कुछ चीज़ें बड़ी क्यूट है यार इसमें.
Yes.
यस बोलता है.
Friends in the common room. It's a set of captain hold up.
Good morning.
Good
I
morning.
trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs.
उल्लू.
Owls.
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
चलो देखते हैं भाई हमारे लिए क्या एक्स्ट्राऑर्डिनरी है.
Here you are.
साउंड इफेक्ट्स ये गेम के
It is a
टॉप
wizard's
नॉच.
field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
ठीक है, हम यूज करेंगे इस बुक को. अबे गायब.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
चलो ठीक है,
This way.
इस बुक को ट्राई करेंगे अभी.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up!
ये गेम बेसिकली ओपन वर्ल्ड गेम है तो
the
सिर्फ
guide appears to
मिशन
have some
मिशन नहीं है
information
गेम
for
में
you about that
we
painting
can
of poor Barufio.
travel anywhere कहीं भी एक्सपीडिशन के लिए जा सकते हैं
Simply cast
चल
Revelio
रहा
on
है?
it, and we'll see what the guide says.
ओके
Revelio.
You have just unlocked field guide challenge. Okay. 1 of 2 हो गए. Escape. Continue. Okay, यहाँ पे हमारे challenges दिखेंगे. So 1% is only completed for now. जैसे कि मैंने बताया बहुत new हूँ मैं इस गेम के लिए. Field guide pages. Okay. ओके हमें रिवॉर्ड्स भी मिलेंगे व्हेन वी विल कंप्लीट द चैलेंज तो हमें यहाँ पे आके रिवॉर्ड्स को कलेक्ट करना है ओके चलो
Clever,
लेट्स
isn't it?
एक्सप्लोर मोर
Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
अभी फिलहाल
No
के
time
लिए
to
तो
waste. You've classes to attend.
हाँ बाबा कोई वेस्ट नहीं कर रहा है टाइम तुम्हारा
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Okay. Hogwarts is divided into two main areas. Left side of the map is where students and professor live. Okay. And includes the common rooms and great hall. Okay. समझ गए. तो अभी फिलहाल हम यहाँ पे.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These
Central Hall
stairs
में आ
lead
गए अभी हम.
directly to Central Hall.
Okay.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
I should think there's an entire ward.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Thank you, Professor. Can you tell me more about charm class? नहीं हमें भाई dark arts सीखनी है. So what exactly defense against dark arts?
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls.
Okay.
A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Heckert in charge of our students' education in that regard.
चलो ये भी सही है.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to
Thank you,
absorb
Pilar,
on your
Pilar.
first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the
प्रोफेसर
details to
फिग के
himself
रास्ते
for
लगने
now.
वाले हैं अभी.
Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely
By
on
the
you,
way
Professor
guys,
Fig,
अगर
to
तुम्हें
explain
ये
the
गेम
details
पसंद आ
of
रही
the
है
field
बीच में
guide's
तो
map?
please
Of course.
subscribe me
Thank you.
and comment leave करना because तुम्हारा
Good
भाई
luck
बहुत ही
today.
मेहनत ले रहा है.
And remember
And this
to
is going to
use
be a
your field
complete
guide. It will
series
be
for
invaluable
Hogwarts.
to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Professor Weasley is easily my favourite. Her wand work is exquisite.
It's good to see you, Professor.
ये बातें
And
खत्म नहीं हो
you.
रही है यार.
I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
It was nothing.
Yes, sir.
कुछ
But I
नहीं
didn't
था.
tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Open map. Main quest. Complete main quest. Will further the story. Unlock new features. Okay. ठीक है अपन डिफेंस अगेन. हाँ, सो वी वांट टू लर्न डिफेंस सीखना है अपने को अगेंस्ट डार्क आर्ट. सो लेट्स गो देयर. टेक क्वेस्ट.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Okay, प्रोफेसर जी भी चलते हैं. हमें डार्क आर्ट्स का डिफेंस सीखना है. वाह, अरे ये क्या है? दुआ ही दुआ. कोहरा ही कोहरा है, चारों तरफ कोहरा ही कोहरा. बाहर भी धुआं, अंदर भी धुआं.
Revelio.
ये देखो अपने को गाइड मिला एक और. लेवल लॉक है। लेवल 2 पे जाने के बाद हम कुछ कुछ सीक्रेट डोर्स ओपन कर सकते हैं। चलो ठीक है, ऊपर जाते हैं। अरे ये क्या, राइनोसोरस?
Stupefy! Is that all you've got? Yeah. Bombard!
Levioso!
ए बाबा,
Professor Hackett!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own
डर नहीं
time.
लगता?
I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
Knowledge is power.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
मतलब
Levioso.
ऐसा डंडी घुमाएंगे, हवा में
A
उड़ाएंगे।
surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
वही छोटे से शुरुआत करनी होती है, फिर धीरे धीरे ऊपर। सीख गया तुम्हारा भाई, लेवियोसो। हवा में उड़ाएंगे।
Now, let's try something a little larger.
अरे फेदर से सीधा भाई स्टैचू उड़ाने लगा रही है ये। ज्यादा ही फास्ट नहीं है।
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast.
ओके, पहले उड़ाएंगे
a
फिर मारेंगे।
surprised opponent is a weak opponent.
Levioso.
Good. Now, well
चल चल
done.
निकल।
Levioso.
Very good. But
बहुत
the
बढ़िया।
best way to practice is by dueling.
अभी
We'll
आपस
start
में
with
झगड़ा
you two.
करा रही है ये बच्चे लोग
Duelists,
में।
take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
चलो भाई, प्रोटेगो भी करेंगे और लेवियोसो भी करेंगे। तो पहले प्रोटेगो।
Nothing lucky about it.
Good form.
I know.
What are you doing up there? This cannot be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
निकल।
I do enjoy a lively duel.
प्रोटेगो हमें
If only
प्रोटेक्ट
all of
करता
my
है।
students were this adept.
चल
Use the basic cast
उड़
when
हवे
your
में,
opponent's
निकल,
guard
नीचे
is
गिरेगा
down.
तू अभी। चल सोनम से पंगा लेगा तू।
Not bad for a beginner.
बिगिनर नहीं
You give as
भाई,
good as you
पुरानी
get.
चावल है वो। बड़ी खुश हो रही है।
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it.
Must.
A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Thank you.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
चलो भाई हम लेवियोजो सीख गए अभी हवा में कैसे उड़ाना है और मारना है.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
समझ गया ना तू?
Fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
भाई कुछ तो गड़बड़ लग रहा है.
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
Until next time. फिर मिलेंगे चलते चलते. एक काम करेंगे गाइज, हमारा एपिसोड बहुत लंबा हो रहा है. ऑलरेडी ये हाफ एन आवर का वीडियो बन चुका है. तो चार्म क्लास हम नेक्स्ट एपिसोड में करेंगे. फ़िलहाल के लिए इतना ही. सो गो एड एंड सब्सक्राइब मी एंड कमेंट में लिखिए हाउ डू यू फील अबाउट दिस गेम एंड कुछ फीडबैक हो तो आई एम ऑलवेज ओपन टू दैट. सो थैंक यू एंड कीप वॉचिंग. बाय बाय.